Welcome back to the Corporate Sister TV. I'm Solange Lopes and I'm the founder of the Corporate Sister website and platform. As I'm recording this video, we are in the midst of a very serious coronavirus pandemic. And as my thoughts are with each and every one of you, I'm hoping that you and your loved ones are all well and staying safe. This is certainly a time of heightened worry and anxiety when it comes to our own health and that of our loved ones, family members, and friends, but also a time of heightened stress and anxiety when it comes to our careers. The economic outlook out there is quite uncertain. There have already been many job losses, and it's very easy at a time like this to be threatened with the prospect of economic uncertainty for ourselves and our loved ones, and it is perfectly normal. However, although there are many elements of times of crisis and challenges such as this that are outside of our control, there are some things that we can do that are in our control to help us turn this worry, uncertainty, and fear upside down and instead leverage such a time as this to strengthen our careers instead of weakening them. One of the tips that I would like to offer first is to use any time of crisis or any time of challenge as an opportunity to recenter, refocus, and come back to our core. Times of crisis and challenges have this uncanny ability to help us come back to the core of who we truly are. It's at times like these that we ask ourselves, who am I? What am I here for? What is my purpose? Am I following my purpose? Is what I'm doing aligned with the truth of who I am and the truth of my purpose? Or is it time for me to redirect myself? Who are the people around me? Am I surrounded by the right people? Is the environment right for me? These are just a few of the questions that you may have already asked yourself through this time of challenge, or that you may be asking yourself through this and other times of crisis and challenge. These are such excellent questions because they help us really take some time to recenter, refocus, come back to our core, and give ourselves, our lives, and indirectly our careers and our professional lives a brand new direction, especially after the crisis, because there is an after times of challenge and after times of crisis. The second tip that I would like to offer is to cultivate your adaptability to change. What this process of coming back to center and coming back to our core is really helping us do is that it is helping us grasp onto the essential, what is essential to us, the purpose that is essential to us, the people who are essential to us, the needs, wants, and motivations that are really essential to us. This is so important because at the end of the day, we really only should focus on what is essential and take with us in our personal and in our professional lives what is truly essential and important to us. And it is those essentials that carry us through periods of change, periods of crisis, and periods of challenges. Because if we think about it, change is the only constant, and it is not really the smartest who make it, or the most powerful, or the people who have the most access who make it in the end, but it's really those who are the most adaptable to change. And the one thing about change is that as long as you have your priorities straight, as long as you have your core essentials in place, it becomes much easier to navigate change. So part of cultivating our adaptability to change is first identifying our core and our essentials in terms of purpose, peoples, values, environments, what really makes us us, and to be able to grasp onto those in order then to really start cultivating this strength and this resilience, this adaptability to change that allows us to navigate different types of situations, different types of contexts and environments. Last but not least, the last tip that I would like to offer is to continue and to never stop learning. Times of challenge are also times that are filled and fraught with lessons, not just lessons about ourselves, but lessons about the environment around us, lessons about what keeps us going, lessons about who we are and where there are gaps about who we are, where there are gaps about what we need to know about and learn about. Economic uncertainty may reveal areas in our careers that we may need to cultivate, or areas in our careers that we may not have leveraged enough, or a need to take a different direction in our careers and in other areas of our lives as well. So this continuous sense of learning and this continuous need to learn can only help us to acquire and harness additional abilities that are going to help us as we navigate this time of change and continue on this process of recentering and refocusing through times of crisis and challenge. So these are the tips that I wanted to offer in this video. And I would be curious to know how you are navigating this time of crisis, this time of challenge, and frankly, this time of change, and how you are leveraging this time, not just to fall prey to heightened anxiety, worry, fear, and stress, but also to use this time to really strengthen yourself and strengthen your career. Please feel free to reach back out in your comments or email us at corporate@thecorporatesister and share your lessons and insight through this time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video.